slow down a bit and give each other space. Keep left today, okay?
Yeah, that's it.
Time.
You gotta go in front so you get on camera.
Please. Timekeepers.
Okay, good luck, guys. Have a good one.
Timekeepers, give me a wave, ready? Right, on your marks. Set. Go.
Join me for FELIXSTOWE parkrun, and just check at this start. There is a daddy on a mission, guys. At the moment he is going sub 3 minutes per kilometer pace. That kid must think he is in some sort of roller coaster or something. I've started hard and I can't even keep up with him. Metrics on screen for this one are around 400 meters out. It is windy, as I'm sure you can see. That vest in front of me is just flying around, and I would love a bit of company, but is this going to be short-lived? Come on, daddy, do it for all the parents out there. Daddy cool. It is an out and back parkrun, so we will see him later on and see how he's getting along. Well, it was really great having some company at the beginning, and it might just be a solo time trial from here on in, but the beauty about out and back parkruns is that you always feel like there's other runners around you. Okay, I was on a holiday over this Easter weekend in Ipswich, and we actually went glamping, which I will show you what it's all about later on in the video. But you know what, I thought it would be rude not to do parkrun. It's a week to go until London Marathon when I did this, and it's sort of a 5k tune up to get the legs moving and get the engine warmed up for what's to come. I was meant to do quite a stacked race in Battersea this weekend, but with us being away, it just wasn't meant to be. And I think, you know what, this parkrun meant that I would work hard, probably not as hard as that Battersea race, and that could be a blessing in disguise for the bigger picture London Marathon. As you can tell, heart rate data is not on screen, and that's because my watch didn't connect to my arm-based heart rate monitor for this one, so I've taken those metrics out. It would show somewhere between 130 and 140 beats per minute, which is around my zone 2, and I promise you, as you can hear, I'm definitely not working in zone 2. As you can also probably tell from this video that my nose right now is a little bit blocked, guys. I'm not at full health and I'm stressing a little bit ahead of London Marathon. Do you know what? During this parkrun and for the few days before and after, I actually felt awful. I did want to keep the legs moving though. I felt good enough to give a good send, keep the body moving. But at the same time, if I had to line up and today was marathon day, I probably will fall short. Today, which is Tuesday, 5 days to go, for the first time I'm feeling a little bit better, and I'm really hopeful that come that start line, I'll be 100%. My immune system has been firing on all cylinders, but sometimes nursery germs come your way. All the parents out there, I feel your pain, and there's not much you can do about them. I'm trying to not let it get me down. I'm trying to be positive, and sometimes you need a bit of luck in the sport. I've been very lucky from the point of view that my last 7 full marathon sends I've been at full health. This one, well, if I am hundreds come Sunday, I think that'll give me an extra spring in my step. So let's be positive, let's boost that immune system, and let's give ourselves the best possible chance. But to be honest, if London Marathon was this weekend here where I'm doing the parkrun, I probably would either not start or I would adjust my goals completely. I'm in no way, shape or form to go and sub 220 when I'm not at full health. And you know what? There's always another race. There's always a much bigger picture. So health and safety will always come first. Okay, back to business we go, and we go through the first kilometer in 3:12. We're into a headwind right now, and I'm thinking, okay, it's 1 kilometer out into the headwind. I can't wait to turn and take advantage of the tailwind. But it's always a tricky one because you want to make up time with the tailwind, but at the same time you don't want to absolutely cook yourself so that last kilometer is full on into the headwind and you're absolutely dying. Come on, FELIXSTOWE parkrun, give this man a break. It's been pretty much 1 mile into a headwind. I know I'd rather have it in the beginning than at the end. Well, in this case we have it in the beginning and the end, but I could do with a little bit of temporary relief from this constant ocean headwind that's just smashing me from all sides. I've never done this parkrun before, so I'm also hoping that it's well marked and I don't get lost. Oh yes, there she is. This lady is like my guardian angel telling me to turn around and run with the wind. Yes please, we have that wind behind us. Naturally the pace is going to get a little bit faster relative to effort, but let's try and be sensible at the same time and see how far Daddy Cool is. Oh, here he comes. My man, you're a legend. Okay, so I'm going to keep quiet for just a little bit so you can hear how hard I'm working out there and get a feel for what it's like with the other runners. I'm really hoping for an open path down this left-hand side. Just look how many legends are showing up on a Saturday morning.
Watch, watch, watch!
That gap that I had closed and my light flashed in front of my eyes. Just check it out again.
Watch, watch, watch!
You can't really see from this video the side step that I did there, but trust me, you would have been proud. I'm guessing my heart rate right now is probably around 178, which, yes, is in zone 5. Please, gap, open up. I don't want to end up on the sand. Oof, that was a good boom shakalaka. It gives me so much fuel. Through the second kilometer we go in 3:06 and we've picked it up a little bit with this tailwind. Okay, so now we're running back towards the start point, which you'll probably notice when we cross over that little bump. Quite an epic parkrun, I must say. I love these seafront routes. Okay, let me put some paces into perspective for you. My goal marathon pace at London is 3:17 per kilometer. That will give me a 2:18 something, and it will be a nice juicy PB. It is looking warm though, but I'm going to stop checking the weather. And my current 5k shape is probably around 2:56 per kilometer. That's what I did recently at Battersea in a very stacked race, so hopefully that puts things into a bit of perspective for you. Obviously there's no competition here really. I'm not feeling 100% health wise and there's a bit of a headwind. Okay, enough excuses, but you get what I mean. I was informed at the start of this parkrun that the course record is just over 16 minutes. So at the moment I'm really thinking, cool, we definitely can get this course record time, but there's a little bit of a caveat to that and I'll mention that later on in the video. Today would have been the perfect day for those COVID times when we did virtual racing. You could run point to point with a massive tailwind behind you and Strava wouldn't even give it away for you. Okay, so here we go back through the start area and I quite like that we know we passed halfway at this point. Oof, all these little burger stands and ice cream stands are looking mighty fine, but let's focus on the task at hand and give it a good send. There are quite a few photographers en route, but I actually haven't seen any photos. If anyone listening to this or watching this could let me know, that would be amazing. Okay, when we see these guys again, we're going to be finished. Oh my word, this guy on the right was the head hostel master at my boarding school. I was quite a naughty little boy at boarding school, I'm not going to lie. I gave him a lot of hard time, so hopefully this parkrun can give a little bit back and it impresses him, but it feels like I'm back at a school race now after seeing him. Sometimes you've just got to love running in parkruns. You just see people that you wouldn't expect. In fact, I get messages from friends now all the time that I never thought would run in their wildest dreams, asking me for running tips and advice, and I think it's freaking awesome. Okay, so we're really heading towards the business end of this 5k where the going gets tough and the tough gets going. We've got a tailwind behind us, which is awesome. It's making me keep form a whole lot easier, but I know the good times are going to end, and the further we run out, the further we have to run back into this headwind. Here we go through the third kilometer in a wind-assisted 3:01, and that course record of sub 16 is well and truly on the cards, provided something crazy doesn't happen in this last 2k. Okay, well, it's just us, the beachside, and me wondering why I do this to myself week in and week out. Now is a great time to show you my glamping holiday. I wouldn't say I'm usually a camper, but glamping was a whole lot different. And no, this is not paid. They're not sponsoring this YouTube video or anything. I just thought it was pretty cool and I wanted to share it with you. Having the best time in the hot tub while their daddy's busy hard at work. Soon, before I know it, my kids are going to want Wi-Fi passwords in hotels, so I thought glamping is cool while we can, why not? And they absolutely loved it. Here's a look at my dinner. Hopefully it's going to make me PB at London Marathon. And this is what I'm thinking of at this stage of the 5K. Work hard, play hard, that's how we roll. Okay, back to business, and well, I'm in quite a tricky position right now. It's getting tough, I can feel the body fatiguing, but at the same time I really want to put up a solid time. But then again, I don't want to fatigue myself too much for London Marathon, so those are the thoughts going through my head right now. Push hard, work very hard, but don't do anything stupid ahead of next weekend, Nick. Come on. When you start getting tired like this, you think, surely a turnaround point is coming. Is the course long? Where could this turnaround dude be? Have I missed him? Yep, those are the thoughts that go through all of our minds when we start getting tired. You always start in the beginning with a lot of common sense, easy to do the maths and think this isn't going to be too bad. But with 80% of this parkrun behind us working truly hard, as you can hear in my breathing, the brain starts to go a little bit scrambled, and like I said, it goes into survival mode. Those demons are coming thick and fast. But absolutely nothing we're not used to, and we know whatever we put in these moments right here, it's going to make that post-parkrun brunch a whole lot better. Here's my second guardian angel. Thank you. Oof. Headwind, let's take it on.
Thank you.
Okay, so from this point, it's just about 1 kilometer to go, and I quite like out and back runs, except when you finish into a headwind and you can't even see the finish ahead of you. Then it seems like a long, long way away, and it feels like there's 2 sacks of potatoes strapped to my legs at the moment. Through that 4th kilometer in 3:03, we are homewards bound, and let's have a look at some of the runners chasing me. I'm not going to do too much of a voiceover in this last kilometer as always, so you can just sense how hard I'm working. But a bit of a spoiler alert, the course record is actually 14 something, so it was a whole lot quicker than what I thought. But at this point in time, I didn't know it, so I thought whatever time I put it now, I'm setting the course record. So I'm glad I didn't know it at the time. Who have we got here but Daddy Cool? You can't really tell so much from this video, but this headwind right now is pretty much going through my soul. Oh boy, I knew it would be a long kilometer, but I did not expect it to be this long, and that finish just ain't getting closer. Okay, we've got 400 meters to go, 1 lap of the track. So many boom shakalakas lately, I actually might need to change my name on my passport. Check, we caught this lady by surprise. Come on, Nick, finish strong, hold that form all the way to the line. Yes, you're hurting, but you know you want to get the body warmed up ahead of next weekend. And in this tougher, windy park run, I can promise you now, the engine is warm.
Time? Woo! Thank you. Thank you. Well done, guys. Thank you. Thanks. Well done.
Great run.
Thank you. Thank you. Quick shout out and thank you to the marshals as always.
Good man.
Legend.
Do I click on here first?
Yeah, I flew all the way in from South Africa for this parkrun. Thank you so much, guys. Have a lovely day. Well done, guys. Well done. Last stretch. Let's go. There's the finish. Big finish. Big finish. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done, guys. Let's go all the way. Drive those arms. Drive those arms. There's the finish. Big finish. Big finish. Woo! Look at that smile. Love it. Well done. Well done. Well done.
Great run, mate.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.